Forget and forgive what we have been.
You're a good kid with a good heart. Hey, Dad. I love you. Get up.
You got 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When I never could afford to go to film school and didn't, and just steeped myself in watching the masters over and over and over with the sound off, just watching how they would tell the story with lenses, lens selection, mise-en-scene, moving the camera and not moving the camera. And that was my film school, that and just a great deal of writing and reading over and over what the masters, what they were imparting. Both Coppola and Orson Welles said that you can learn camera and editing in a weekend, but if you can act and write, you can make a great film, which, I mean, clearly I think he was joking when he said that. He
Slight exaggeration.
Yes, for sure. But in terms of getting very realistic and truthful performances, I think actors, when they are directed by actors, I think because we speak the same language, I think they feel safe. I think they feel like they can take risks. I think they feel like you're going to have their best interest and protect them. You know, the reason I cast Woody is because for 25 years, we have, as Americans in the world, have fallen in love with Woody Harrelson. He's one of the sweetest, kindest, most gentle men that I know, and he's very funny. So I wanted to see him in a part that we had never, a complete...
He was the bartender in Cheers.
Right, a complete transformative part. And we discussed it at length. His wife did not want him to play the part. She didn't want to have to live with him in that space for 2 months. And the very opening shot of the film, I wanted that to be the last thing we shot. Because he had really inhabited his character. It's also really critical to have producers that share your sensibilities. Because when you make films like this, you can bet that when you take them to test them and those sort of things, too many producers in general, I think, are driven, or too many executives in this business, are just driven by fear. Fear of losing their jobs, fear of not being liked. You know, when you make personal films, whether people really embrace this film or they disdain it, I just don't want them to be indifferent to it. And I don't want to work with producers or actors that are indifferent. Christian Bale, Casey Affleck, and Woody, all the way down the line, these guys came so prepared and really bought into this personal vision of mine that it infused everybody from catering to transportation to costuming. And when you can really harness that type of creativity and passion from everybody on set, it's going to make for a very special project, and the experience that you take from it